All right, Shalawam. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught me this truth. And peace and salutation, brakathum, to all you sincere Akim that's laboring in this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, and this is a warning, to the congregation, to the flock. All right, you know, don't be deceived by this group. They're known as one body Israelites. They used to be formerly known as one body in Yahweh Shai, which proves they don't sold out because they don't use the name Yahweh Shai anymore. Okay, that's one indicator that these men are going off. Okay, now they're teaching that Esau is not the white man, and that the Most High, he loves Esau and he hates Jacob. Okay, and these guys, they're going to continue to wax worse and worse. All right. That's how we know we at the end. You got these groups. They start, you know, uh, trying to get too deep to the point where they look stupid. All right. You're saying that Esau is not the white man, and to give you 2 to 3 precepts to prove that Esau is the white man. Come on. It's there. All right. I mean, it just shows you, man, that we're at the end. Okay, all right, and these guys are nothing but hirelings. All right, they don't care anything about the sheep. Okay, they're only in this thing for their own bellies. All right, to satisfy their own lust. For filthy lucre, so on and so forth. Man, they don't care about the Lord's sheep. Okay. Well, anyway, you know, that's how we know we're definitely at the end. But the Lord said the deceive and the deceiver are his. Okay, because you got certain men that are set up to deceive, certain false prophets. Their job is to be stumbling blocks to the ones that the Lord doesn't want to receive this truth. Okay, so let me get a few scriptures, right? Scripture I want to start off with is Ezekiel chapter 14 verse 9. And if the prophet be deceived when he have spoken a thing, I the Lord have deceived that prophet. Right. So it's the Lord that put it in the minds of these guys, these false prophets, to speak a lie. Okay. Sometimes, we get upset that these individuals, man, they just come in with their bullshit, but these men are set up to do this. Okay. Their whole thing is to deceive, and it says, and I will stretch out my hand upon him. I will destroy him from the midst of my people, Israel. Okay. So the Lord's going to destroy these guys, man, very soon, all right. They adding to the scriptures, taking away from the scriptures. It's plenty of scriptures to tell you that the Lord loves Jacob. Okay. Isaiah 14, man. The Lord will yet choose Israel, man. Okay. What are you talking about? The Lord is the same yesterday, forever. The Lord doesn't change, man. Okay. The Lord still loves his people. Okay. But in fact, let me read on. It says, and they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. So, what it says, the blind leadeth the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. So if you following these guys, man, you're gonna get the same fate as them. You're gonna be destroyed right along with them. All right. That's what it comes down to, man. You're gonna be destroyed right along with these false prophets, man, if you subscribe to them and their bullshit. Okay. But to prove real quick that the Lord loves his people and will yet choose Israel, let me get scripture. This is Isaiah chapter 44, verse 1. It says, "Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen." You see that? I have chosen. The Lord has always chosen Israel. Okay? From the very beginning. You see? But you see, you got these men, trying to get deep, and they don't even know what the fuck they talking about, man. All right? Let me get something. This is Titus chapter 1 and verse 10. It says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers, right? And deceivers, especially they of the circumcision." Right, especially they of the circumcision. The ones that know they're Israelites, all right? They're deceiving the people, okay? There's going to be many false prophets. That's what the Lord said. All right? Many. But it says, "Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake." Right, for money. All right? They know that what they're saying is bullshit. All right? But you gotta see that they got paid, man. Okay? They come on. These guys are they're worse than the IUIC, man. They're actually worse than the IUIC, man. I must admit. You see, because who taught you that? Where did you learn that Esau that the Lord doesn't love Esau? What the scriptures clearly say, the Lord hated Esau, man. Okay, then you try to say that it's talking about past tense. Hated meaning past tense. Now he loves Esau. He don't hate him no more, which is bullshit, man. There's plenty of scriptures to show you that the Lord hates Esau, man. Hebrews the 12th chapter, though he sought carefully with tears, man. The Lord's he's not gonna show mercy onto Esau. Okay? He's not gonna have any repentance, okay, onto Esau. So what that means? That means that he hates him. Okay? But it says, "Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not to." Right? They're not supposed to be teaching that, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, that's madness, man. Okay? That's contrary to what's written in the scriptures, man. You just making this thing up. And it's all for money, man, for filthy lucre. Okay? Let's get something else. This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 2. Matter of fact, let me start at 1. It says, "But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you." And these guys are clearly false prophets, man, false teachers, man. All right? You can see it in their ways, in their actions. Okay? It says, "Who privately shall bring in damnable heresies." And that's a damnable heresy, man. To say that the Lord loves Jacob, loves Esau. He doesn't hate him no more, and he hates Jacob. Come on, man. That's come on. That's damnable heresies, man. Bullshit, man. You just making stuff up. It says, "Even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction." That's eventually what's going to happen to these guys, man. Okay, they're gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. And it says, "And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of." All right, let's go into that word pernicious. 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 having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way. You see, they're causing more harm than good, and they're doing it gradually, meaning that they're waxing worse and worse. Okay, so it says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Right? It says, woe unto them that call good evil and evil good. See, when the true men of the Lord, starting with our apostles and elders and men on down, brothers on down, when we speak certain words concerning the truth, they look down on us, man. Okay, they come against us, man. They hate he that rebuketh in the gate, because we got the 100% truth. We got the 100% doctrine. That's why you have certain camps, they can't stand Great Millstone, man. All right, because we don't. That's another reason why we don't do the whole unity camp thing and all that, because you got different camps. They got different doctrines. They speak different things, man. Okay, and scriptures mention, can two come together except they be agreed? So these guys are constantly going off, man. Constantly going off. Constantly, just subverting the gospel of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. This is the book of Micah, chapter 3. And I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, and I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Right. See, these guys, they lack the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They don't understand judgment. They don't understand what, judgment really means when it comes down to this truth. They don't understand that, that when you go against the Lord and his, what he has set up, you want to try to do your own thing, even though we know that the Lord deceived these men. They don't understand that judgment is coming, man, for doing these things, man. Okay, you thinking that, all right, let me try to like making a covenant with the wicked. Let me make a covenant with Esau, right, the devil, and he's gonna protect me when that time come. These guys are bugged out, man. So you don't understand judgment. You don't understand the wrath of the Lord when he comes down and he destroys America, destroys Babylon the Great. All right, and you think that because you sold out, that Esau is gonna protect you in them days, man. All right, you don't understand judgment, man. You higher ups, you heads of Israel, man. You camp leaders, okay? Because when it's all said and done, when the monetary system fails, that's your ass, man. Okay, but it all comes down to not having the fear of the Lord, man. All right, you lack the fear of the Lord. That's the whole reason why you do these things, man. And it says, who hate the good, right, and love the evil. You see, you hate good. You hate the good and you love the evil. You love Esau. You love your oppressor. You love those that are in power right now. It says, it says, envy not thou oppressor, the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. We're not supposed to be like, okay, you see how these devils are, they're in power and they doing what they got to do on the earth, right, in their wickedness, and then you all want a part of that. This is their kingdom. Let them have their kingdom. All right, we're gonna have our kingdom, when it all said and done. But you got guys that love the evil. They love Babylon. They love the wickedness that goes on in this place. They love, to see their oppressors, be over them. Okay, who pluck off their skin from off them and their flesh from off their bones. Going into the parable of chapter Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. Going into the valley of the dry bones, that Ezekiel seen, the bones getting the flesh, the skin, the sinews, the bones connecting. All right, but you got that's a metaphor, a parable of how Israel was going to come back to their nationality. They was going to get that breath in them to have that true wisdom. You see, but what these guys are doing, they're plucking the skin off. Okay, they're everything that we were taught, as being Israelites, these guys are taking away. They're plucking the skin off. All right, they're telling them that the Lord doesn't love Jacob, but He loves the oppressor. He loves Esau, Edom. Okay, and that's pushing our people back. You know, you know, uh, basically making them think as Christians again, man. Because if He loves Esau, that's that image of Cesare Borgia coming back up again, man. Okay, you pushing our people back, man. As far as all the things that we learned, man, as being Israelites, it's like you're making our people, uh, you know, look at themselves as not being superior or more inferior to Esau. Okay, which that's not the case. All right, we're the Lord's chosen people. We're the Lord's chosen nation. All right. And this is verse 3. It says, who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces as for the pot and as flesh within the cauldron. And these are the worst type of people, man. Those that know the truth and then want to try to you know, uh, deceive the people into believing that the Lord, He doesn't love Jacob anymore. That's bullshit, man. Okay, that's bullshit. And that's what they're doing. They're flaying the skin off them, man. You stopping the progress of us getting out of here, man. Which, I mean, they're really not stopping progress, because that's a part of prophecy anyway, that you're gonna have false prophets. But these are the guys that's stopping the kingdom, as far as you stopping men from receiving salvation, man. When you bring out heresies like this, okay, and it says, then shall they cry unto the Lord, but He will not hear them, and He will even hide His face from them that at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. All right, so the Lord is not gonna, hear your prayers. All right, the ones of you that you know teaching this madness, and when it's all said and done, when the time of Jacob's trouble comes, you know, go to the white man. If Esau's not the white man, then go to him in the time of need, in the time of trouble. Okay, see if he protects you. Okay, and that's what it's all coming down to, man. You got a lot of false prophets, man. That when that time come, don't call to the Lord, man, because these guys, they know the true name of the Lord. All right. But that's another indicator that that they sold out, because they don't call themselves one body in Yahweh Shai anymore. They just call themselves one body Israelites, man. You see? So from there, you have to see that these guys don't have the spirit on them. All right? They don't have the spirit of the Lord on them. And then they try to come against other men that is really doing this thing, really doing the work, all right, and warning the congregation and the flock of the things are coming, and these guys are just, you know, they're just doing their own thing. They're doing their own thing, and you know, eventually the Lord is just going to destroy these niggas, man. All right, but that's how we know we're at the end, when you're going to continue to hear things like this. You know, things like all this madness that's being spewed out. You know, that's how we know. This is very much an indicator, man. The Lord is coming. All right, but I'm gonna end it there. All praises due to Yahweh by Shemiah Shai. To the next time, I say Shalom.